All right, get ready, folks. We're diving deep into a match that really shook things up in the Premier League. Chelsea versus Bournemouth.
Yeah, at first glance, you might not think much of it, but trust me, this one had it all.
We're talking twists, turns,
Yeah.
and a healthy dose of controversy.
Oh, yeah, and I think it really speaks volumes about how the Premier League's evolving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've got this detailed match report in front of us, so let's break down all the action, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
So first off, let's set the stage. Chelsea, they weren't exactly coming into this match on a winning streak, were they?
Definitely not. They were actually on a pretty rough streak, 5 games without a win.
Oof, that's got to sting, especially for a club like Chelsea.
For sure. 3 draws and 2 losses, not the kind of momentum you want heading into a match, even against a team like Bournemouth.
Right, but even with that shaky start, they came out strong. I mean, Palmer's goal early on, that was something else.
Yeah, it was a beauty. I mean, you got to give credit to Jackson for that assist, so slick.
Right. I thought for sure Jackson was going to be the man of the match after that play.
He did have a couple of other chances, but I don't know, maybe the pressure got to him. That missed header just before halftime, that was a tough one.
Yeah, it could have been a real turning point in the match.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think those missed opportunities really gave Bournemouth a chance to get back in the game.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
their equalizer, that penalty kick from Kluivert, talk about clutch. What was it about Bournemouth's strategy that allowed them to shift the momentum like that?
Well, they were really smart with their substitutions. They brought Kluivert on, and he delivered. And that's not a coincidence. Bournemouth, they lead the league in goals scored by substitutes.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it shows they've got some serious depth on their bench, and their manager knows how to use it to their advantage.
Like a secret weapon. Now, I got to ask you about that controversial moment with Brooks and Cucurella. That hair pull, was that a yellow card or should it have been a red? What do you think?
Honestly, I can see both sides of the argument. It was a pretty blatant foul, but the ref went with a yellow. VAR took a look but didn't overturn it.
Yeah, it sparked a lot of debate online for sure.
It definitely could have changed the whole dynamic of the match if it had been a red.
Absolutely. And then, of course, Semenyo's goal. What a solo effort.
Yeah.
Just weaved through Chelsea's defense like they weren't even there.
I know, right? I mean, to outmaneuver a chimpong like that and then just rocket it past Kepa, incredible.
And at that point, I thought Bournemouth had it in the bag.
I did too. But never count Chelsea out, right?
Exactly. James's free kick in stoppage time, that was some dramatic stuff. Saved a point for Chelsea, but a real heartbreaker for Bournemouth.
Yeah, talk about a roller coaster of emotions for both sets of fans.
So let's talk implications. What does this draw mean for both teams moving forward?
Well, for Chelsea, it's definitely a setback. They're now 5 points behind Liverpool for that crucial 4th Champions League spot.
Yeah, not an ideal situation with tough matches against Man City and Arsenal coming up.
Exactly. It's a tough climb. On the other hand, for Bournemouth, this keeps them in the running for a European spot, which is amazing for a team that many considered underdogs at the start of the season.
10 matches unbeaten in all competitions. They're on fire.
They are, and it really speaks to their resilience and their manager's tactical brilliance.
It's amazing to see, right? I mean, this match and Bournemouth's performance overall this season really throws a wrench into the traditional power dynamics of the Premier League.
Right. You got to wonder, are we witnessing a shift in the balance of power?
It sure looks like it. Who would have predicted Bournemouth giving the top teams a run for their money like this?
It's proof that anything can happen in this league. No easy matches, that's for sure.
Well, this deep dive has definitely given me a lot to think about. I'm curious to see how both these teams continue to shake things up.
Me too, and you know what? This is just the tip of the iceberg, folks. Keep an eye on the Premier League this season. It's going to be one for the books.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Until next time, stay tuned.
See ya!